We got all the details on badges, progression system, the builder, and so much more. And this video right here is going to cover all of the badges confirmed and the ones removed, as well as give you some secret tips and tricks at the end for you to understand what's going on with NBA 2K. With that said, I hope I can earn your like, comment, and subscription. Enjoy this video as we go forward. You see in the builder here, we're not going to get too deep into this just yet. There's going to be videos for that in the near future, but let's get into badges. I'm going to showcase some of these badges, but I do want to help read off the actual information so you can understand what we have overall. There's 77 badges right now in my team and my career. And that's a lot, but it's beautiful because there's new ones and they removed a bunch as well. So it makes it very interesting to see how the community will shine during these new systems. Okay, so as you can see, there's still tier systems, but it's a whole new system. Just so you can understand, you have to earn each level, kind of like core badges was. But this time there's no such thing as core badge. It's going to be this system where you earn each tier, which is perfectly fine with me. It basically means the more successful you are using that badge within the games or drills, you can level it up or maintain it at the level that you're at. So that's how that works. It does drop. So I just want to kind of inform people. So let's say you don't use it at all, then it starts to diminish a little, but it's very small, they said. And also, not only is it small, it's also faster to level it back up if you do go down. So let's say you go on a shooting slump, you go from Hall of Fame to gold, it'll be easy to get back to Hall of Fame, is what they said. And now I don't know, we haven't tested this game. This is 2 weeks before the release. If you're watching this now, I'm going to teach and guide people about the game when it releases and do tests. So stick around, rock with us. We are here for you. That being said, there's other aspects like the perk system where you're able to add and implement new features into the game, highlighting basically a specific thing where you maybe want to get more progression, for example, or other things like that. You can see right here, the overdrive allows you to get more progression. There's one called immunity, which makes it so that you slow down badge level regression, which means it doesn't go down as fast. So both those sound really good, but we'll get into specific when it comes to all of that. I do want to drop down to the multiplier. This one is very interesting in my opinion. The multiplier is going to be a game changer. We'll see how this plays out, but in the end of the day, there's performance multipliers, right? And there's one for NBA, City, the Rec, and Pro-Am. All right, a total of 12. All right. Grade A students, you have to get the highest grade possible, and it's going to accelerate the all of your equipped badges. And then winner takes all in-game finishing wins and things like that. It's going to also help all of your badges. And then of course the last one is up for the challenge. This right here is facing tough opponents will accelerate your badges as well. Those are the systems that have been broken down, and now we're going to actually take a look at the progression, all of the badges, and then just break them down individually. But I do want to kind of emphasize that you want to wait until the game is released and we test all this and we break it down for you and show you what it is or isn't. All right, with that out of the way, here we go. We're going to start off with the scoring. All right, so this is a lot going on, and we're not going to get into the remove ones until the end. So if you want to know what's missing, I'll stick around. All right, so it says float game. This to me is a game changer. You know, we used to do floaters back in the day. It is officially back. It is looking top tier for those who want to be a finesse player. You know, everything isn't about rim running. Everything isn't about just trying to mash a dunk. So this is critical. And then right under that, scooper is basically, you guys know, this has been one of the best moves for shorter guards to be able to get a quick layup in. This is going to be fun to test to see if it's, you know, broken. And then we got bunnies. This one is super interesting. I think this is going to be the one the community focus on when it comes to finishing. Is bait for somebody like me. Hop steps for layups and dunks receive an increase in shot chance with bunny. This one for me is a must-have. I love using finesse. And on top of that, they have spin cycle, which basically makes it so that when you're spinning for dunks and layups, it's going to get a boost. And then that is incredible. And then two-step for cradles and euros, layups and dunks getting a boost as well. Precision dunker. Now this one right here is for your skilled players trying to use the new skill mechanic for dunking. If you use that meter, might get yourself a nice, beautiful dunk attempt. And we'll see how strong these are. Again, these are like the finishing badges that I wanted to start off with. What I can tell you is that since they focused on these, it means that, you know, finishing matters this year, and it might be one of the strongest aspects if you're good at it, of course. So interested with that. Then you have hook specialists. All right, so this is basically when your back's to the basket, you're able to increase your hook shots off of the post and things of that nature. So this makes it for all of those post players. We know what's up. I love it. And then post fade phenom. This one right here is top tier for those players doing the Kobe, and this is Kobe's year, so it's going to be interesting to see. For me personally, I do use the hop out of the post even if I don't have a post up player. It's kind of like a trick to fool somebody to make you think you're going to post up, and then you hit them with a hop step and get a quick jumper. We'll see how this one plays out. Of course, this is for your shooters, and we'll go from there. Then it's called Spot Finder. This is probably the most interesting one. This is a very special badge in my opinion. It says utilize it to get open. R2 or the right trigger tap basically makes Spot Finder, which allows players to receive a boost, a speed boost off the ball to get to an open space, with the received chance of knocking down the shot after. This is a must-have. All right, and that's off ball, Reggie Miller, Stephen Curry, off ball running, and you can push someone off and kind of get a boost and get yourself open. I want to see how good this is, you know, and then this might change the game in some ways. You might see a lot of people off ball screens. It's not something that 2K community does heavy in the comp scene, but it could be a fun way, and I personally love doing it if you have the right teammates. We'll see about that. Then there's whistle. All right, create contact and get to the free throw line when attacking the rim or shooting a jump shot to improve. This is going to be crazy. Okay, there's a new mechanic in the game. The NBA rules make it so that you can't land or touch a shooter while they're landing, because they consider it basically you're trying to injure them. They're protecting the players in the NBA, and this whistle is a real life coming into 2K as a badge setup, because this is a rule, and a lot of players used to undercut players, make them land on their feet and things like that. It's just an unhealthy thing in basketball, and this might minimize that. And now this will make people play straight up defense, and it's going to be interesting to see this. And now they got free points. This is kind of clutch. The old school badge. It says knock down free throws and on the line, which is kind of like, okay, that's a little too easy. If somebody's not good at free throws, I guess that's good. If it's a low level tier and it's not, you know, have an extra badge, I'm thinking about it, but I don't know, guys. That's not something I don't think we really are going crazy about. Now, check this out. Bulldozer, possibly another one of those must-have badges this year, in my opinion. A mix of scoring and ball handling badge. Think of this as bully version 2.0. Oh my goodness. An old plant breaker. Oh my goodness. Bulldozer improves the player's ability to push through physical body ups and finish with physicality around the rim. That is right. This one might get a little too crazy, and we'll see if it gets nerfed or buffed. One tip I'll say before we continue, this video is already 10 minutes long. We appreciate you for sticking around. If I earned your like, subscribe, and comments, it's appreciative. I do want to give a suggestion for builds separately from this video. Basically, anytime I give a suggestion for builds, the main thing I like to point out is, please do not base your one build that you're gonna make off of, oh, this is the most powerful badge. That's not a healthy way to make a build, because badges should be able to be adjusted by the community, by the developers. So if a badge is too strong, the developer's job is to lower it to balance the game out. It's not their fault that you just put a 99 on some useless attribute just to try and maximize. And I know that's going to be hard to hear, but that's just the sad truth, and we have a video about that. So anyways, all right, so ball handling and passing. All right, this is critical for real point guards in the game. Okay, relay pass, it's a hockey assist. This is critical. All right, so people that don't know what a hockey assist is, it means, this is something I do a lot. I'll drive, I'll get double teamed, I'll kick it out, not to the open guy all the time because I can't, but then that guy will pass it to another player who is open and get the shot off. So this is going to boost those shots. I think this is something every build should have. It's helpful. It's a good team based setup. And then touch passer, quickly move the ball when you receive it. This will be crazy. I need this. I do a lot of touch passes, so this is going to be critical. Basically, when someone's going to pass it to me and I see that it's coming, I'll tap X and aim it towards the person I want to pass it to, and this is going to give you better animations. So this is critical for good passers, people who know when to pass and not people that ball hog. All right, big driver, face up bigs, driving to the basket from within the mid-range area will receive an initial launch boost with big driver. That is crazy. So basically, this is a speed boost for big men. It's important that we have respect for the big men. It's not all about the guards, which I always make a guard, but I do make a big man. To have them able to speed boost through it is very critical. Blow bys, quicker ball handling receives boosts in body up interactions with defenders. Okay, so this is basically clamp breaker, in other words. So blow bys is still in the game. I want to see how strong this is. We don't want it to be like last year. Hopefully it's tuned. Physical handles. Okay, during physical body up interactions, I'm equipped in this already. Players with the physical handles have a higher chance of winning the outcome following the dribble move. Okay, so like if I like to do behind the backs if somebody's pressing me hard. I don't like to do crossovers. It's silly to do a crossover when somebody's pressing you and trying to clamp you up. So hit them from behind the back, try to get that space, and this is going to help you win those battles. Speed booster, this is a must-have for everybody, even the centers. Honestly, being able to speed boost from standing still is critical, and this is quick first step. But it's for the perimeter only, so we'll see how this works out. As a spot up big man, you still can equip this. This can be useful depending on what tier they let you get it for big men. Triple strike, player excel with triple threat launches and jukes. This is critical. Okay, we know that this has been a big thing in the community for a while, but it's been highlighted more than ever this year. So right now, for somebody like me that plays defense and takes pride in my defense, is one that's called fast feet. It wouldn't be a fair game if the offense got the speed boost. So now fast feet is basically quick first step for defenders, and it allows defenders to stay in front of the great ball handling. So this is something I personally love. I think it's necessary and it's critical that they put this into the game for people like us who really try to lock in. Another great skill-based thing is right stick ripper. This is basically, if you use a right stick to steal, you're going to get a boost to your steals, and this is a must-have for lockdowns. I think all these 4 badges are must-have in my opinion. All right, with that said, Immovable force. It's a counter to the bulldozer. Basically, it allows defenders to win physical matchups when it comes to body up and contact layups. They didn't say contact dunks, they said layups. So this is critical because there is a lot of contact layups, and I can actually alter your contact dunk into a layup. I have a little trick from 2023. Hopefully it works in 2024. We'll see. But this is going to be a game changer on that respect. 94 feet is probably my favorite defensive badge that was announced, and basically it's a full court press. You're going to lose less stamina. It's going to improve your body up wins on a full court press. It's top tier in my opinion. All right, that's that. Now we're going to get into the remove badges, and this video has been a bit longer than normal, but I hope y'all enjoying the information. Limitless takeoff, bully, clamp breaker, menace, mismatch expert, quick first step. That's a huge that is gone. Vice grip, amped, clutch shooter, floor general, and volume shooter all have been removed. And that is all the badges. That is the overall information that you need when it comes to badges and so much more. I hope y'all excited to see how this all plays out. I will have tons of videos. You want to go down right now and look at the progression and the overall system video that I have. Thank y'all so much for tuning in.